Hey guys, I also wanted to just bring up Charlie Kirk and make a video on him. I heard about his assassination while I was up here in the UNAs, and my brother shared the video with me. Pretty traumatic for sure. Definitely something to shock the nation. I love all the support that he's getting because he was a very intelligent young man, and he definitely had a lot to offer the world. I'm grateful for all the different perspectives he attempted to offer and the freedom of speech and trying to challenge people to think differently. That's the same intent that I have with my channel, is to challenge people to think differently and look at things from a different perspective. It makes me sad for all the hate and bitterness towards Charlie Kirk from whoever disagreed with him. I won't even bring up a specific demographic, but just whoever disagreed with him. There's nothing wrong with disagreeing with somebody, but when you feel like you've got to shut them up for having their own perspective and feeling differently than you, that's when it becomes a problem. There's nothing wrong with having a different opinion than somebody else, and there's never any need to feel obligated to make them shut up and to not feel what they choose to feel. Everybody should be entitled to their agency and allowed to have their own perceptions and opinions on things. And that's what Charlie Kirk had, and he was definitely challenging other people, and it angered a lot of people because they don't like the way that he viewed things. But how sad is it, and where must that person have been who assassinated him to do so? They were feeling so many neurochemical deficits that they felt like they needed to take his life in order to get them back. So from their perception, just because of the topics he would discuss that they completely disagreed with, they felt so insignificant or so out of control or so unloved that that was the only way from their perception that they could get those needs met, is by taking his life. And how sad is it that it came to that point when they could have just gone inside themselves and really analyzed their thought process and never gotten to that point. But so many people don't understand how the brain works, and they don't realize what they're even doing subconsciously. So they take actions subconsciously to meet those needs to stay alive, and they can meet them internally and do the same thing, and it's more conscious, and then you're actually choosing it instead of acting out on something. Like if you're acting out in anger or disappointment or fear, if you're acting out in any of those ways, it's just because you're being reactive, which means you're in your subconscious mind and you're not even consciously making the decision to choose. Whereas the conscious mind allows you to be proactive and problem solving and agency and choice, and helps you make better decisions. And you start to realize that you can control other things instead of trying to control the people around you. And that's what I'm trying to do, is help get this information out there and teach people about the brain so that they can consciously choose to be proactive instead of reactive, and have agency instead of feel force. And the brain is so stupid and complex. It does everything backwards in an attempt to keep us alive and avoid trauma. There's so much more effective way to meet our own needs instead of feeling like we're obligated to meet them by taking them from somebody else or forcing somebody else to shut up and not be able to speak their mind and not be able to feel what they choose to feel. We can all feel exactly what we want to feel and think what we want to think, and we still don't need to take away from each other. So in memory of Charlie Kirk, I wanted to make this video and definitely teach people about perspectives and let you all know that we're all able to have our own difference of opinion, and we can still be civil with each other and have unconditional love for each other. We just need to learn how to do that. And I've got an effective way now to do that. And I know it's going to spread like wildfire. It's getting out there. There's no stopping it now, but hopefully it progresses faster. Mental health is a very important thing that most people overlook, that we need to start discussing again, and we need to start healing from those pains and traumas instead of trying to take it out on other people and make other people do things that we want them to do in order to feel better about ourselves. It's not about them, it's about us. It's always us, every time. So that killer thought it was about Charlie Kirk. Had nothing to do with him. It was his own internal struggles, and he didn't know how to deal with them consciously, so he took a subconscious action that he's now going to be paying for the rest of his life, or possibly with his life. But yeah, Charlie Kirk was a great guy, and I just want his legacy to be remembered, and I know that it is. It's amazing the support he's getting. I'm not necessarily happy about any backlash that comes up from it, but I'm grateful that people recognize the value that he had and the mark that he left on the world, because it was a big one. We needed more people like Charlie Kirk, and I hope that more people will come forward and challenge people and get them thinking differently, because it's not about us meeting needs through somebody else. It's about learning how to meet our own needs and not relying upon somebody else to meet them. So anyway, I'm going to try to make impactful videos to change the world and help people change their lives. All right, talk to you later.